So now I have cut out the pattern piece, traced off from this pattern. I only traced on the 14 line. So if you've got a pattern that's got lots of sizes and you can't just cut down to the size, it's someone else's pattern and you need a copy, this is how you make the copy. So when we were tracing off, we made marks where the notches were going to go. Now if this is your pattern, I want to show you different ways to cut in the notches so that it's quicker and more straightforward when you then actually use the paper pattern on the fabric. So this is a notcher, and most pattern cutters have one of these. So if I'm at home doing this video for you, so I would just go like this. Maybe we'll order some notchers for the classroom. That would be great. Put that on my shopping list. So as you can see, this little notch just cuts into the paper and marks where the notch is. Now there's two notches here. If you don't have a notcher, just get some scissors and make a tiny little snip. When I say small, I really mean, I don't mean a big fat one because it's not going to be accurate. Just a little notch. Just cut with my scissors the little notch there. So have I got all of the notches on here? Let's double check. Have I? Yeah, they only had two notches. But we did find, didn't we, that we also wanted the actual hole as well. So this is a hole punch, and when I use it, I try to have it underneath something so I don't damage the actual table. So in the classroom we've got cutting boards, and I'm just gonna go like this, and it should cut. It's gone. Mine's gone blunt. There you go. It's done like this. Or again, if you don't have the tool, get your top of your pencil, and I'm just gonna poke it through. Then I go to the back where the paper needs, and I just snip off the bits I've cut away, because it gets really annoying when you're actually using it that the chalk gets caught on the paper. So if you just cut it away like this, there you go. It is a nice. And anymore, we've got one more. I'm just going to use the notcher, and here we go. So once you've got all of the marks made, the pattern markings, we're then going to label it. Now we didn't do much labeling last semester, so second time round we know that it really is important to put all of them. So I've written side front, size 14, I've labelled the grain line, and I've said the pattern says cut 2. That means a pair, a left side front and a right side front. So on some patterns you might say it says cut 2 and in brackets 1 pair. You could say that, but most people know that when you say cut 2, you are cutting a pair. And then I've written top fabric, and then underneath, it's not on this pattern, but I'm going to line my little corset top, and I've put cut 2 lining so that I know when I'm cutting it out I can refer to it. Yeah, I need 2 top fabric, 2 lining. I know that it's size 14, that's the size I'm making, so I'm cutting out the right pattern. So give yourself as much information as possible, and I know with all of these extra markings that we didn't particularly use last semester, this semester will be really successful.